Hey guys, welcome to my top 5 tips to get to top 500. Last season I was placed in gold, and gold is quite low if you ask me. I mean, I'm not saying that if you're in gold you're a bad player, because I was there last season too, and I'm a top 500 player now, so you can definitely do it. I've been playing solo queue, and that's just an excuse to say that you're in elo hell, because I was in gold, I've been there, I climbed up, and now I'm in top 500. So these are just the top 5 tips, but I think understanding that solo queue, duo queue, whatever queue, it's not a big deal. You can still climb, you can still drop down the ranks. It's not about your group size, it's about your mentality really. It's about your mentality and your aim and gaming knowledge and stuff like that. Also, using voice command is not a big thing in my opinion. I mean, I know that every other tip video has those in there because they are useful. You should be talking in the voice chat, but I don't think it's that important. I don't use it that much. I use it rarely to say something, like once in a whole match. And yeah, that I'm still top 500, so that's not a big deal. So I think these will be useful for you if you're a high level player but you just can't quite get top 500 or Grandmaster, or just want to improve but you don't know how. Before I start, I just want to tell you that these are for like more advanced players, so I expect you know how to play as a team and you know that what the meta is and stuff like that. Okay, so at number 5 I have give credit to your opponents / review your matches. Now, not everyone has a recording software or something like that, but you could always try to think what you were doing wrong when you die. Like every time you die, just think, what did you do wrong? Or was it not your fault? Did the enemy do something better than you did? And that way you should be able to improve in some way at least. If you lose the match, think if your enemy team did something better than you did and try to do it better next time, and maybe you will win because you acknowledged it and you did better the second time. So do that and you should be able to improve, or at least get some skill rating and get higher and better. So at number 4 I have be flexible and nice to others. Now by flexible I don't mean that you will be the last person to pick a hero and you just say, I'm gonna be the flex guy, just pick whatever and I will fill in. You should try to like insta-pick a hero you're comfortable with, but change if it's needed. If it's not needed, then you're gonna play a hero you're comfortable with and everything is fine. But if there's someone in your team that asks if they can play Ana, for example, just give them Ana and play something you're also comfortable with and you can perform well with. So that's what I mean by flexible. So what comes to being nice is just like, you need to be nice if you want to get higher. If you're not nice to others, then they will get tilted and you will look like a flamer, but you don't want that. You want to win, so be nice and be kind and that kind of stuff. So number 3 spot is warm up before going to competitive. Now I think this is a really good tip if you want to get higher. The higher you go, the more time kind of you should warm up before going to competitive. In low ranks it's not a big deal if you go straight to competitive, but when you're higher you should definitely play some quick play games before going to competitive until you can play fine and you're comfortable with the heroes you play and you're ready to go to competitive and can perform very well. If you can't perform very well, then don't go to competitive yet, just play more quick play games. What I like to do is I go to arcade, play some games there, then I go to quick play to warm up, and then I will go to competitive once I'm ready. Sometimes just like 2 games is enough, but sometimes I need more than that, and sometimes I don't feel like playing competitive. if that's the case, don't play competitive if you're not feeling like playing it. Just play competitive when you feel like you can perform well and you feel like going to competitive. Okay, number 2 is don't play while tilted. Now, this is a really good tip. Without this, you're not gonna get anywhere, I don't think. And also, when you tilt, you're probably not gonna perform your best, and you're more likely to flame at your team, and so your team becomes tilted as well, and the whole team will play badly and you will lose the game. That's how it goes, basically. So, if you notice you're getting frustrated, just stop playing competitive or the game completely for a while or the day. When I see that I'm tilted, I will just stop playing the game completely for a while and I go do something completely different. That way I will not be playing while I'm tilted and I will not lose any skill rating more than when I was in the game where I got tilted. You have to accept that not every team you play with will be like amazing and they work perfectly together. You have to understand that sometimes you get these teams that are just awful, like those Hanzhou players or whatever. Just accept that and move on. So at number 1 tip, and the most useful tip I have, I think, is use high impact heroes. Now if you don't use high impact heroes, your team will have to do everything and you're just not going to do anything to help your team win the game. You're just like there doing nothing. Now, what are high impact heroes? They are heroes you're comfortable with playing, they are heroes you can play well with, and they are heroes, well, quite often they are in the meta. Meta heroes are really good high impact heroes if you can play them. If you can play meta heroes, play them and you will get higher probably. If you can't, don't let the meta let you down. Just play whatever you want, really. But keep in mind that if you pick a non-meta hero, then people might flame to you, but just show them that you can play well with them and you should be fine, I think. I like to play tanks because I can do very well with them and they are also in the meta, but that's not that big of a deal really, because I like them even before that and I think I can do very well with them. I have a high impact on the game, I can do my job well with them and I can climb the ladder or ranked with them. You might have the same high impact heroes as I do, but you might not have. You just have to see what are your own quote-unquote carry heroes. I mean, you can't carry really, but you can sort of carry. After all, it's just a game, so remember to have fun. That's the sole purpose of the game. To have fun, so keep in mind that and get climbing, I guess. Be sure to leave a like if you found something useful and leave a comment of your skill rating and what you think you could achieve. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching everyone and I'll see you guys next time.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight.